All right, let's jump right into this explainer. Today we're looking at Comfy UI Masking Masterclass, Discover Mask Editor 1. If you spend any time generating or editing images, you already know masking is absolutely crucial. But let's be real, it can also be incredibly tedious. So we're going to focus entirely on this highly specialized custom node. It's called Mask Editor 1, and I'm going to show you exactly why its huge variety of mask creation methods makes it ridiculously easy to use, even if you're a complete Comfy UI beginner. Are you struggling with complex node connections for masking in Comfy UI? Let's be honest for a second. Traditional masking in Comfy UI usually means dealing with a totally frustrating, intimidating spaghetti web of nodes. You need one to load the image, another to convert it, one to mask it, one to preview. It's just a lot, right? And frankly, it just pulls you right out of your creative flow. You shouldn't need an engineering degree just to select a character's hair. And that's exactly the headache Mask Editor 1 was built to cure. Okay, look at this setup. Notice the toggles right in the middle, Show Image and Show Mask. On the left, there's our base image, a cute anime-style character. Now, with just one click of that toggle on the exact same node, boom, we get a perfectly clean, high-contrast black and white mask of her hair on the right. Zooming in on the node itself, you can see how you seamlessly switch between your full image preview and your clean mask preview. No extra nodes cluttering up your workspace. It keeps everything so incredibly tidy. A familiar Photoshop-like experience right inside Comfy UI. The whole idea here goes way beyond just cutting down on node clutter. It completely changes how you interact with your masks. When you click the Edit Mask button, it launches a full browser-based editor that floats right over your Comfy UI canvas. It brings this really comfortable, familiar photo editing interface straight into your workflow. You get layers, you get dedicated tools, and you get a focused environment just for perfecting your mask, completely free from the visual noise of your node tree. And the diverse and beginner-friendly tool menu really builds into a truly intuitive interface. If we do a quick zoom cut right here on this vertical tool menu, you can see the sheer variety of methods available. We've got paint, color, alpha, text, vector, and shape tools, plus some crazy AI tools we'll get to in a sec. This variety is exactly what makes it so perfect for beginners. You aren't boxed into one difficult method. Love painting by hand? Grab the paint tool. Need to isolate a color range? Use color. Just want a quick rectangle? Hit shape. It totally adapts to whatever your skill level is. Let's look at mastering manual mask creation. These tools are absolutely packed with features. The paint tool isn't just a simple brush. It has size and rotation jitter so you can randomize your strokes for really natural-looking edges. Then there's the text tool, which is super cool. You can actually type out words and use the typography itself as a mask. And the vector tool? It uses Capmol-ROM splines. Okay, I know that sounds like crazy technical jargon, but all it really means is that as you click around, the tool automatically draws beautifully smooth, curved shapes for you. No more of those jagged, ugly, polygonal lasso lines. Oh, and the shape tool? Perfect rectangles and ellipses in seconds. Tired of painting masks manually? Look, having all those manual tools is fantastic for fine-tuning, but sometimes you just want the computer to do the heavy lifting, right? I completely get it. If you're exhausted from manually clicking and painting out every single tiny detail, well, you are in luck. Mask Editor 1 actually integrates some incredibly powerful AI automation straight into the interface. This is where the AI magic happens with SAM3 segmentation and an intuitive red quick mask overlay. Zooming in really closely on the SAM3 tool, that's the Segment Anything Model 3, check out the prompt box. You literally just type a word, like hair, and hit segment. That's it. The AI detects the hair and instantly applies this red quick mask overlay. It's basically exactly like the quick mask mode in Photoshop. You see exactly what's being selected visually right over your image. It is such an incredibly intuitive, beginner-friendly way to pull off highly complex segmentation without painting a single brushstroke. And it doesn't stop at text prompting. Let's compare complex node background removal versus one-click built-in by RefNet. Normally, getting rid of a background in Comfy UI means hunting down custom nodes, installing specific Python libraries, and wiring up this whole separate workflow. Compare that to this node. It has a built-in by RefNet tool, which is a state-of-the-art background removal model, and it runs on Comfy UI's native background removal system. So what does that mean for you? Absolutely zero extra library installs. You just open the editor, click Remove BG, and boom, perfect foreground mask. It's literally seamless AI integration. Now, check out the Professional Touch brush library with custom.abr imports. Because while this node is amazing for beginners, it has the serious depths that professionals demand. Zooming in on this brush library menu, you can actually import folders of PNG images to use as custom brushes. But the real game changer? It supports custom ABR brush imports. Look at this library of custom fog and mist brushes loaded straight into Comfy UI. If you're trying to mask out something complex and soft like smoke or clouds, you're not stuck with a rigid, basic round brush. You can bring your pro-grade assets right in. And regarding comprehensive Photoshop ABR brush support, they aren't kidding around. Take a look at this compatibility matrix. Whether you're hoarding ancient brushes from Photoshop 5 or you're using modern dynamic brushes from the latest Photoshop CC, this parser can handle it all. Actually, let me just say, this is a massive deal for artists. It means you can take those carefully curated, decades-old Photoshop brush libraries and drop them directly into your generative AI workflow in Comfy UI. You don't have to start from scratch. Your favorite tools come right along with you. Okay, let's quickly cover comfortable layer and node management. Working inside Mask Editor 1 is just a very safe, forgiving environment. You've got a robust layer system where you can add, delete, and drag and drop to reorder your masks. Mess something up? No big deal. It remembers up to 30 undo and redo steps per layer. Need softer edges? There's a built-in blur radius slider right there that communicates directly with the node. Plus, it has full multilingual support, including Japanese, Chinese, and English, so you can work exactly how you're most comfortable. So we've covered the manual tools, the one-click AI segmentation, the ProBrush imports, and the whole all-in-one design. How will you transform your Comfy UI workflow now that masking is this easy? I seriously encourage you to go grab Mask Editor 1, install it, and just say goodbye to that masking node spaghetti forever. Think about how much faster you can create when the barriers are this low. Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I honestly can't wait to see what you all create.